GVO family, I got the game the same time as you guys this morning, and I am already in the lab trying to find some good, effective moves for everyone. Unfortunately, I was in the gulag. I didn't get a creator code, but you know what? The grind don't stop. It's a marathon, not a race. If you guys want these SIGs, all I ask for is 500 likes. Hit that like button, 500 likes in the first hour, and I will get these SIGs out to you. And on top of that, I'm still in the lab trying to find new things. So if I find anything new, I'll get it to you. I decided to make a big, dirty, stinking Brock Lesnar lockdown build. Bo Lesnar. 99 everything. 99 speed, 99 anything that can make you uninstall the game. I wanted a menace build. I put all legend badges. What better way to test out if a build is trash or not than against a freaking elite legend dirty lockdown build with 100 tendencies. Yes. What can go wrong? I ended up testing 5 builds versus this, and I rinse and repeat. I wanted to see what was most effective, what speed with ball, what could withstand the power of such an overpowered defender. And a lot of you will be interested in what I found out as my conclusion. All I ask, hit that like button. Let's do this.
A few moments later.
After hours in the gulag, I finally have finished all my testings to see what is going to be the best build for me right now, before any patches and everything. Might not be the best build for you, but I will tell you that I tested out pretty much everything essential for a point guard. Speed with ball, tested out shooting, finishing, everything, except layups, because I don't do layups. You see me? And I finally came to a conclusion that the 6'4s are definitely going to be my playstyle. Against the Bo Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, aka Brock Lesnar Dotted Lockdown, this was the most successful build I had. Better than the 5'9, the 5'10, 5'11, the 6'3. I just preferred the 6'4 more than any other build. To me, it was the most fun build. And I was able to do everything I needed to do. Not having many marksmen didn't really change anything for me. Because as a bigger build, I was already shooting. If I had enough space to shoot the shot, it was open, all right? No, that's not to say that mini marksman is not going to be clutch. Trust me, guys. 6'3 is going to probably be the meta. A lot of people are going to go with 6'3. 6'3s seem to me like they are going to be the meta all around. They get pretty much the most even stats, and they get pretty much the same height as a 6'4, just an inch off. But me, I just go the alternate route from everybody else. You know me already. If I make a meta build, it's going to be different in some way, shape, or form. I just like to be different. Now, if you want to make this build that I'm about to show you right now, is the 6'4 you're seeing, and just me trying to lab up with it. Obviously, I'm more advanced than what you're seeing right now. If you want my 6, if you want to know what I'm going to be using when I go to the courts, just hit that like button. All I ask for is 500 likes in the first hour. That's it. All right, 500 likes in the first hour. Let's do this. You know what? It's the time of the year, man. Put that 500 like grind in. Too easy for y'all. GVO family, I know you guys can do it. Yeah, jump shot, all that good stuff. I have pretty much figured out how to play the game, how I'm going to play the game. All right, there are certain moves I haven't figured out how to do yet, but guys, I just got the game today the same time as you. I didn't get a creator code from 2K. I didn't get the game early like I usually do. I didn't get anything. So I was in the gulag the same time as you guys, looking out the blinds, trying to find out, watch everybody that had the game early. So now we have the game. We have a lot of catching up to do, but we're going to do it the right way because it's a marathon, not a race. Now, let me just go ahead and show you guys the build right now, and then you can come back and, after the build, you'll see some more of this gameplay right here just to show you what it can do defensively all around, because I know you guys are going to say the defense is trash on the build. So before I even show you the build, let me just tell you this. You see the timestamp for the build. If you want defense on the build because you play with randoms and you don't have 2 locks on your team like I will have, like a squad, listen, drop your dunk that you're about to see me have and put your defense up. It's simple as that. It's so easy. And if you make a 6'3", you'll get more attributes. So this is just a template to go off to make it to your playstyle. Anyways, let's do this. We have finally came to a conclusion on what build we want to use. We finally came to a conclusion. We're going to go right hand. Jersey number don't matter, but we're going to go 11. IRL jersey number, right? 6'4", drop the weight to a 178. All right? 6'7" wingspan. You see the cap breakers. We can get up to a 95 3-point shot. And we can get Hall of Fame unpluckable. All right? Now, you cannot change that, but you can change the 3-point shot. And the dunk capped off at 94. We're cool with that. I'm cool with that. I have no problems with that. All right? So, agility capped off, speed capped off, everything else is capped off, right? So with the cap breakers, you're not really going to be able to do too much craziness with this build, but this is a build that we can use off rip, right? So, with that being said, no, I decided to go with the first thing I wanted to do was test out speed with ball when I went into my league and I put myself against these Brock Lesnar lockdowns that y'all saw earlier. I wanted to test out the speed with ball versus a souped up legend, all legend badges lockdown, thick neck, shoulders them wide, no blouse on skirt. Once them grab you, you're done. All right, you're a rabbit at that point. You're not getting away from the trap. So I tested it out, and based on what I'm seeing, you're gonna need some speed with ball because this is tied with acceleration this year. No, ball handling, this is where I'm gonna do something different. I also tested out legend glove versus legend unpluckable. I still got ripped. So Hall of Fame still got ripped. Gold still got ripped. So I'm going to be the safe spot where guess what? I just go Hall of Fame, Hondas for days. And if I need Hall of Fame unpluckable, I can just use my badge tier and put it up for sure. Or I can use my cap breakers and now I have it, right? But that's not what we're going to do right now. We can use our cap breakers for that. All right. Let me see what else it put up. All right. Let me see what else it put up. What else did it put up, man? Anyways, pass. I went with a 78. I don't feel like I know that the lane steals are crazy this year, but I feel like no matter what passing style you have on, you're still going to get those lane steals because it's freaking overpowered this year. So you better just learn how to pass. The pass not gonna save you. All right. 3-point shot. I went with a 93. Now you say, why didn't you just stop at 89 like your last one? Because this year you get so much more overpowered builds. You can just juice them up. Went with a 93 for gold limitless. I need to make up for the fact that I don't get mini marksman. And a lot of people are not going to have perimeter on their builds, you know, especially in the park, you know, since this is going to be used in the park first before I go to the stage and anywhere else. Lots of people are not going to use any perimeter on their build. So already I'm going to have shots off and I'm going to have my fades against lockdowns that are sweaty once we figure this game out some more. No, my dunk, you're probably, yeah, man, last year you had a 93 dunk. Well, guess what? This year we have a 94 dunk. And guess what? We still have a 96 overall. We still have 3 overalls left to go. So what did we do? We went ahead and came down to defense. Yard man, you're not gonna make no defense. Stop capping. You don't put no defense on no small guard. I definitely don't put no defense on no small guard until what I was watching yesterday. I'll tell you that right now. Let me tell you something. Go ahead and put this agility up. Don't play around. All right? Don't play around with the agility. At least put it up to an 82. No. Another thing you can do is what I did is put my perimeter up to a 71 so I can get bronze challenger at least. Because when you don't have perimeter defense, people are going to shoot over you. And I do not want to be picked on in the corner in the stage. I need to have my challenger or in the park. The backdoor cuts are going to be done alone with this right here. 61 block. I put it at 61 because it wouldn't let me go any lower or higher when I put out all my attributes. So 61 is what I went with. And I went with a 61 interior. And I'm telling you, I've been getting stops in the paint against bots. But I'd rather sacrifice my steal because I'm not going to be reaching anyways. I play with a squad. If I didn't play with a squad, I'm putting my defense up higher. But I play with a squad. So there's no need for me to sit here and put my steal up all the way. If you want a steal heavy build, drop the dunk, put the steal up. Simple as that. It's so easy to do. If you want a steal in this build, drop the dunk, put the steal up, and put the perimeter up. That's how you alternate this build for your playstyle. But this is my playstyle. So if it's trash, guess what? You'll be seeing me using it. And if it's trash, guess what? Yaman Gaming will accept that he's just good at using a trash build. You see me? But the build is not trash because it gets a 94 dunk, 93 3-points. So that's Hall of Fame. That's your potential Hall of Fame posterizer if you use a tier, right? Probably don't mean nothing. You get gold limitless, Hall of Fame if you really wanted to use it on that. Gold unpluckable, Hall of Fame if you want to do it. You got Hall of Fame lightning launch. You can really put it up to legend with the badge tier booster, right? But we're not worried about that. We'll get our unpluckable with the cap breakers, and then we'll look at that, right? You see how unique this build is already. Like, I wanted to take my time. Yes, I wanted to go in the park, but I wanted to take my time, show you guys, like, hey, I wanted to test out a build that I feel like, okay, which one is going to be the best. I tested 5'10", 5'11", 6'3", 6'4", and I feel like the best build for me still was the 6'4". Against the freaking Bo Lesnar lockdowns that y'all saw in the beginning of the video. This is the best build I had versus them, all right? And most of the 6 that I had on it I can't even use because of friggin' they locked the 6. They gatekeeping the 6, brother. But anyways, I kept my steel down there. You can put the steel up to 45, but it's trash. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. You see me? No. You're probably thinking, yeah, my game, where did you put the rest of the stock? And dunk up. 2. It can go all the way up to a 50, right? I also put my layup up to an 80. Put my layup up to an 80, but I'm looking at it now and I don't need to do that unless there's an animation for layups that's so OP. But I don't feel like there's a layup animation that's going to be an 80 requirement. We'll see. I think what you can do is, you know, I had it with an 80 and a 50, but maybe a 79 pass might be the sweet spot instead of an 80 layup, and you still get the 50 dunk. I can't put this anywhere else, so maybe you can put this on a rebound. So, I guess we'll have to put it all on standing dunk, but they call us. Let's see what they call us. Let's see what they call us. James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Damian Lillard, inside out ISO specialist. Probably going to say this name a lot. Probably. It's a dope name. It's something different. I'm cool with it. I can go ahead and use my cap breaker to boost my three-pointer. +2. I can use my cap breaker to boost my ball handling. +2, my pass accuracy goes up to a 9. At least I'll be able to get to 84 pass. I'm good with it. You see what I'm saying? Perimeter, I can put it even higher. It's endless possibilities. The steals is the only thing that I took a hit with, but I'm not a reaching guard. Every year y'all see me do this. I play against some of the sweatiest lockdowns. I don't reach. My blitz steals will be there. My agility is not too punished, but it goes up to a 99, so I can use my agility, put it all the way up to almost 90 anyways. Now, obviously, what you're seeing from me is, you know, it's not going to be the polished product, but you know what? From the time that I just got the game, literally the same time as you guys, I think that I'm on a good pace to figuring out what I'm going to want to dribble like. I'm not saying I'm going to have a specific dribble style like everybody else, but I'm trying to find out a dribble style that I find effective, that works for me, and I'm happy with. Now, a lot of these dumb stuff you see me doing, I know it's a bot that I'm going against. I'm just trying to see what I can get away with. Can I make no stamina shots? I put my game difficulty on Hall of Fame, but I do not know what difficulty this is on in this mode right here, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be rookie or something low. But I have been in the gulag playing against those Hall of Fame defenders in Hall of Fame difficulty, trying to test out what I find effective, what badges, what attributes for a guard, because this is a guard. This is not a Drew Holiday build, not a two-way. If you want a two-way build, drop the dunk, and guess what? You'll have your two-way. Make this build at your own risk, because everything we do right now is at a risk. But that's why I wanted to at least test out some things versus a maxed out legend build. Legend top 10 build pretty much. And created 5 lockdowns that are Brock Lesnar lockdowns. And I wanted to see what build I feel like did the best against them. And to me, 6'4" did the best even without mini marksman. So that is just my honest assessment. It's up to you at the end of the day. I'm not saying this build is going to be the greatest build. I'm not saying this is the build for you. All I'm saying is this is the build for me. This is what I went with. It might be trash in your eyes, but to me, this is gold. And one man's trash is another man's treasure. And I will make it treasure. Unless I blows on skirt, pots drop, I know I'm freaking doomed and I have to do it all over again. But I tried to do my best to make a build that you can't really pot. Get Hall of Fame unpluckable without even using the +1 tier badge. You get them at the cap breakers. Starter 3, you'll get your cap breakers, right? So for the meantime, I'm cool with gold. And then I already have my 93 3-point. I can boost that up to Hall of Fame. I got my 94 dunk. Boom. Endless possibilities. And I can still get my layup. Hope you guys rocking with it. If not, it's cool. One man trash, another man treasure. Hopefully I'll find the build for you. I know a lot of people probably gonna look at this build and said, you know what, this is similar to my build. Great minds think alike, or Yardman. I'm glad I waited because this is my play style. There we go. Yes, sir. We are officially, finally. It's 2 o'clock when I'm recording this. I finally know I'm in the city under my court. All right, so we will be buying some VC and getting the show on the road, getting our tattoos and stuff. This is it for today's video, guys. If you want the 6 today, show some insane love to the video, and I'll do my best to put a video out for the 6 today.